These Christmas gifts are going to be building my Diamond Dynasty team here in MLB The Show 22. Inside each one of these are 3 random MLB logos. I'm going to be adding 1 player from each of the teams inside 5 of these gifts. And as well, I can add a bonus player if I can find somebody who's played for all 3 of the teams inside each gift. And today, I'm going to try to do that at least 3 times. And if I don't, I'll be giving away a gift card to somebody who's a subscriber and comments on this video right now. Let's start by opening up our first gift. It feels like Christmas morning. I'm so excited to see what teams we are going to be working with here. All right, first gift, we got one popping out right here, and that is the Chicago Cubs will be our very first edition. Now, the Cubs do have some options. We can lock down maybe a starter with somebody like Kerry Wood, but actually gonna go with Billy Williams here. And if you're wondering why, when you look at my stats through 50 games, 74 plate appearances, I'm batting .597 with a 2261 OPS. So the first addition to our team here, Billy Williams. Now our next one here, I'm reaching inside to grab one of these logos, and we have the Miami Marlins. I can't even off my head think who's played on both the Cubs and the Marlins, but Miami Marlins edition number 2. We do have the Sandy Finest card, and honestly, I've not used this card once. Maybe this could be a good opportunity to do so, because if we're not doing that, it's probably Gary Sheffield, a mediocre Miguel Rojas. Let's rock with Sandy. Let's add Sandy to the rotation to be our ace. Our final addition here is going to be the Seattle Mariners. So we have the Marlins, the Cubs, and the Seattle Mariners. We got 2 options here with the Mariners. It's either King Griffey Jr. or it's Julio Rodriguez. Do we do the past? Do we do the future? Honestly, let's go with the future. Let's go with Julio Rodriguez. Maybe our MLB 23 cover boy. Let's throw him on this team. Honestly, I'm not that good with that King Griffey Jr. anyway. Now, the question becomes, can I think of somebody who's played for the Cubs, the Marlins, and the Seattle Mariners? I don't think so. I don't. These are 3, like, this is a rough combination of teams. I'm coming up with absolutely nothing. I can't even think of somebody who's played on the Marlins and the Mariners, or the Marlins and the Cubs even. I am struggling out the gate. Gonna be 0 for 1 on our bonus players. Y'all comment down below somebody who played on all 3 of these teams, because I do not know. Second gift here, we got a little gift bag in this one. Maybe we can get a better combination of teams for me, and I can get one of those bonus guys. Gift number 2, we are starting with the Tampa Bay Rays, which is not good for our 3-team combinations. Now, the Rays, another team that don't have a ton of legend and flashback options, but they do have what might be one of the most underrated cards in MLB The Show 22. And we're adding Wade Boggs to third base to hold down the hot corner for us. Let's see who we got. Team number 2 in here. We have the Minnesota Twins. I don't know if in the history of Major League Baseball, there's been a player play on both the Rays and the Twins. I'm thinking, you know, maybe Luis Arias. That Byron Buxton Finest isn't great. We could go that Duran Finest in the bullpen. But I think we're actually going to do, taking a look at what they got now. We're going to go with this Jorge Polanco Finest from MLB The Show 21. Throw him at second base for now, but if we need to, we can move him to shortstop. We can move him around the diamond. We have one more team in here. Jesus Christ, it's the Cincinnati Reds. Okay, legit, there is not a Major League Baseball player. I promise y'all, there's not a Major League Baseball player that is in MLB The Show that has played for these 3 teams. There's no way. This was the mid gift. The good thing about the Reds is they do have quite a bit of legends on the team, so we do have some options to go with. But looking at them, they're not very good. However, I think we have a guy that I want to throw on this squad, and that is going to be Barry Larkin. If y'all remember, this card came out right after Jimmy Rollins, and a lot of people made the argument that he was maybe even better. We'll put that to the test today with Barry Larkin coming here and locking down our shortstop position. Now, let me just try to brain blast real quick. Reds, Twins, Rays. Yeah, I got nothing for this one. We're going 0 for 2 here on our bonus players. Okay, I was extremely curious. So I looked it up. Players who have played for the Rays, the Twins, and the Reds. We have Edgar Garcia, Ian Gibaut, Brendan Harris, Quentin McCracken, Taylor Motter, Javier Valentine, and Matt Whistler. That was never no. I maybe have heard of one of those names in my entire life. Gift number 3, we back with a box this time. Let's see if we can get something good out of this bad boy. We need 3 teams. I need like Dodgers, Yankees, Giants, or something. Something I can think of a dude who's played for all three, very plainly and obviously. All right, the first team out of this one right here. Let's see what we have. Team number 1 from Presence. Number 3 is going to be the Colorado Rockies. Out the gate with the Rockies. I know that we do need a first baseman, and I do love Todd Helton. I've never really used that Legend of the Franchise card, but we could also go Trevor Story. However, we have second and short base locked up. Same with third base. So let's go with Todd Helton on this one. One of my favorite players going up. Let's throw him on the team. All right, team number 2 from this bad boy. Give me something, please. The Oakland Athletics. You know what I'm saying? This is the combo. The Rockies and the A's. There's not a crossover there. There's not an MLB player crossover happening right here. Okay, what I'm not about to do is add Sean Murphy at catcher. I promise you. I think I may know what I want to do here. Ricky Henderson. I think maybe we throw him out there in right field. Yeah, he has the Legend of the Franchise, Ricky Henderson. We still don't have a bullpen. We need to address that. So we could go Dennis Eckersley instead. And honestly, having at least some sort of pitching would not be a bad idea. So we're going to do just that. Dennis Eckersley will join us. That way, in case Sandy gets blown up, we got somebody else to go to. Last one here from our third gift. Y'all better get a comment in. I'm not finding a common player between these. We got the Toronto Blue Jays. At least they do have some solid legends and flashbacks that we can be working with. I would usually go like Vladdy, but we do already have first base locked up with Todd Helton. We do need a catcher. However, I'm not sure if Alejandro Kirk is the play there. They don't really have any relievers, though, except for Tom Hankey. I'm not really loving this Lourdes or Teoscar. You know what we could do? And what I think we're going to do is this Sean Green. Take a look at it. I'm batting 588 with Sean Green and 17 ABs. Sean Green, welcome to right field. We only need a catcher, a couple bench bats, and to flesh out a little of that bullpen as well. We are kind of running through the lineups. Now, let's think. The Blue Jays, the A's, and the Rockies. Well, I can think of at least one combination between Matt Chapman, but Matt Chapman did not play on the Rockies, obviously. Has Raimel Tapia played for the Oakland Athletics? Seems like a guy who could have. Randall Grichuk? Grichuk never played for Oakland? What? I got nothing. I got nothing again. I mean, dude, these are bad team combos to get like a 3, to get a player played for all 3. Just 2 gifts left. We do still need a catcher and probably some more pitching as well. Let's dig in. We got the Atlanta Braves. They do have some catching options that wouldn't be too bad. With the Braves here, we do have this Joe Torre, the Retro Finest. We also have the Darno that we could rock. It's kind of a shame we never got a better William Contreras. Like, why did we not get a nice juicy William Contreras catcher card? I do think, though, we need to rock this Joe Torre here. Really solid Retro Finest. He'll lock down catcher for us, and now we can focus on filling out the bench and a little bit of the bullpen. Next team that we got, we're still looking for some bonus. It is the Kansas City Royals. If I remember correctly, they maybe have one of the least of any team in here. They only have 25 legends and flashbacks, but we do have George Brett. We got Bobby Witt Jr. And what we have is Adalberto Mondesi. Now that, I mean, that's the answer. We need a bench bat. Mondesi is the ultimate bench bat. He will be joining the team here. He can switch hitting. He can hit both sides. He's got the speed. He has everything that we're looking for. Last team here in gift number 4, the Pittsburgh Pirates is what we're going to be working with. And we do still need some pitching. And looking at the Pirates, they do have the Goose Gossage Retro Finest. I don't love that card, but he could get a job done. We could go with a pitch hitter like Brian Reynolds, or we could throw Brian Reynolds in the lineup even. Oh, this is tough. Fill out the bullpen, make the safe play, and go with Goose Gossage. Okay, let's think here again. We're putting our thinking caps on the Braves, the Pirates, the Royals. Immediately, I'm getting them. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be better at this. It's not. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's find out. Let's find out who's played on those 3 teams. The answers we were looking for, it looks like actually nobody who is in the game. Quite a few. Jesse Chavez is in MLB The Show, technically. So he was on the Royals, but he had 0 games played. Does that even really count? The final gift we are working with. Let's get something juicy. Maybe we can make an upgrade to the lineup somewhere. Get one more reliever as well. We already got our starting pitching. I'm actually really happy how this lineup came together. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of teams have a lot of really good cards in this game with a ton of positional flexibility on earth. You gotta be freaking Iron Man to open these bad boys. Last one bonus player like for the culture at the end. Starting off, we have the San Francisco Giants. Hey guys, maybe you should have Carlos Correa, right? I'm sorry, Giants fans. Y'all didn't. Y'all didn't deserve that. That's on me. That's the best Willie Mays we got. Was that one of the arguably the best hitter in baseball history? And this is the best Willie Mays that we got. I think we go Camilo Doval though. We need a bullpen arm. Let's snag him. He's a pretty glitchy little arm there. We don't have any lefties in the bullpen, but we'll have 3 really solid righties. Player number 2, Giants is a good start. Giants had a lot of players play for them over the history. Player team number 2 is the Dodgers. We may be able to do this. Off the top of my head, I can't think of one. But if I think we can think of a Dodgers-Giants link if the third team is something good. Now, looking through the Dodgers, we got Kirk Gibson, Mookie Betts, Corey Seager, the Cody Bellinger, even Duke Snyder. Call me crazy. I'm throwing Duke Snyder on the bench. I love Duke Snyder cards. He's 125 versus righties. So now we have a lefty killer. We got a righty killer. We have a nice balanced team coming together. We could say lefty reliever. Really flesh this out. And our final team is going to be none other than the Boston Red Sox. Okay, I think we can find a combination between these 3 teams when I really think. Let's start by adding a Red Sox player here. Now, the Red Sox have absolutely 0 relievers. They have nothing. It was like David Price was the best. So I'm going to go with, I don't know, Devers? We never got a better of one. Shame. Or do we go Jimmy Fox? I mean, Jimmy Fox is 125 everything. What am I thinking? We're going Jimmy Fox. We got a fleshed out team. Now, can we add a bonus right now? Off the top of my head, David Price, Adrian Gonzalez, but he's not going to fit in with the Giants. Dodgers, Giants, Red Sox, I'm sure have a massive history of crossover, just with how good that they are. Now, Peterson would be Dodgers, Giants, but not the Red Sox. Pablo Sandoval would give us Red Sox and Giants, but he wouldn't give us the Dodgers. I think I'm striking out again. There's probably like an obscure reliever. 3-2 is like not that bad. It's when you add in the third that it gets tough. We're going 0 for 5 on bonus. Okay, after looking up who played on these 3 teams, I don't think I suck. This is just like impossible. This is the list that we're working with for the Red Sox, the Giants, and the Dodgers. Todd Benzinger, Ike Boone, Jose Cruz, Duke Farrell, Keith Hembry, Shea Hillenbrand, Wade Hoyt, Mike Kickham, Juan Marichal, but he played for 2 games on the Dodgers and 0 on the Red Sox. I guess he was just on the team. That's not on me. This is not on me that we failed, but comment down below. We're giving away a gift card. Of course, with this team, but we got to see if Santa's going to be good to us this year and can bring us a win. And we're going against P4 the Grom. This will probably be a great time. All right, dude. That's the last time I ever try to keep this dude honest. Wow, he pokes that. I hate Christmas. Oh, this is a home run. Ah! Out. Get it together. Let's not get it twisted one time. Pretty much alive in this game. Barry Larkin. Barry Larkin.
Safe. He's safe.
Anyways, moving on.
The right fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds.